Hi everyone, it's Fiona again, and I'm just working in the Valentine's Day Journal again today. So I'm going to show you how I made these pages. We're doing 3 pages today with some of the ephemera in the kit. And I just wanted to show you first I managed to print out the add-on kit. So this is the add-on ephemera to the main kit. And this kit is called Be My Valentine, and I'll put the link below to that one. And yeah, I know Valentine's Day is over and done with, but you can use this as a wedding journal or for any sort of a romantic journal or loved one, even grandkids or pets, anything or anyone that you love, you can use this kit for. So that's the add-on kit. This is what we did in the last video, a little flip-up pocket. So now I'm just finding another blank page, and I'm going to use the envelope and writing papers to put onto this page. So I've cut up the envelope and the little circles that go with it for the closure, and then I've got a couple of brads to attach those, and just some little pieces of the ephemera to decorate the front of the envelope. So I've backed mine onto a little bit of card just to make it a little bit sturdier, and I'm just folding it along the fold lines. I'm using Tim Holtz, what's it called? Rusty Hinge. Rusty Hinge Distress ink. That's just my favourite one at the moment. And I've gone around the ephemera with most of the ephemera with this, the Rusty Hinge in this journal. So I just picked up the circles for the closures, and they are pink, but I sort of decided I would use the other side because I've backed them onto some craft coloured cardstock, and I thought it would go better. So here I'm just measuring where I want the little circles to go on my envelope. And you might notice that I'm closing my envelope the other way around. I've got the tall bit at the top as the top flap and the smaller flap as the bottom flap. But you can do it the other way. I think the other way is actually the right way up, but that's okay. I just decided I wanted to do it this way for the ease of sliding things in and out. So I'm just measuring where I'm going to put those circles, and then I'm putting my brads in, and these were silver brads, but I've already actually put some black ink. I sort of just rubbed them into my black ink pad, the permanent black ink, just to make them a little bit more tarnished because I didn't really want them the bright silver. So I'm just covering up the backs of those with some washi tape. And then that's my closure. So just gluing it together. And I'm just folding up the little pieces of note paper that go with it. You just fold them in half and they fit exactly inside. And getting myself a piece of twine. Just wrapping it around underneath the circles. And I'm just undoing it because I needed to tighten it up a little bit. And then just trim it off. So that's the envelope done, and now I just want to decorate the front. So I've got one of the little butterflies, and I've got one of the hearts, a little bit of lace, and a word there from the kit, and another little piece of ephemera which I'm going to use as a pocket. So I first glued down that little bit of lace, and then 3 sides of that little card. So I've got a little pocket, and I put the little heart inside. And then I was deciding whether to use that circle, but I didn't end up using it anywhere. Just a bit more glue. Glued down the butterfly and the journal word. And then I'm just going to attach it to the page with a little pink paper clip that I've got. So now I'm finding another blank page, and just looking through all the ephemera. I've cut it all out and backed it onto tea-dyed paper or cardstock, just bits that I had left over. And I'm trying to find the 2 pockets. There we are. And I want to put them both on the page like this. So I'm first decorating them with a couple of hearts from the ephemera and just gluing them straight down. I decided to add some words at the top. And I just distressed those words and glued them down. Now, if you don't want to, you don't have to distress any of your pages or ephemera. I just like to have that sort of a vintagey look to it. And plus I'm not doing any sewing around the edges, so it just sort of enhances those edges a little bit. And now I'm just going to put in some journal cards and a couple of tags. So I've got 2 of the journal cards from the main kit. This one didn't want to go in the first pocket, so I just had to get my bone folder and release some of the glue there, and then it fits in there perfectly. I've got a couple of the small tags, and I'm just punching them with my small hole punch. I think this one is 1/8 of an inch, I'm pretty sure. It's only a small hole. And then I'm going to thread some twine through the top of the tags there. And then I just decided to put a couple more of the smaller journaling cards into those pockets. Just finding another blank page. I usually just flip a couple of pages so that there's plenty of writing space. I don't want to decorate every single page. So I'm using the belly band. And I decided to cut the ends off and use the belly band going crossways. You can use it either way. You can use it as a pocket. I've backed mine onto some coffee dyed paper. Just doing the page as well so that it ties in together. And now I'm just deciding how I want to embellish the belly band. I'm just gluing it down. And I've got one of the large tags to go in there. And so I wanted to put a little tuck at the bottom to stop that from falling out. So I'm just deciding what I want to use down the bottom there. I didn't end up using these, but I used one as a decoration. But I first need to back them onto something to give them a bit more strength. So I've cut those out, and I'm using one of the bigger hearts on the front of the belly band. And I'm going to put a smaller heart at the bottom, but I'm just going to cut the bottom of it off. So just gluing it at the bottom there so that it's a little tuck for the tags. And these are all printables from the kit. It's an old receipt. And another journal card. And for the next page, I had punched out a few little butterflies out of some leftover pink cardstock. I've just got a little butterfly punch. And here I'm just looking for one more. And I decided I wanted to decorate this page with sort of, yeah, these little butterflies sort of meandering up the page. And for today, that is it. I will come back with another video. Still working on this journal. And thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.